When you're miles away from help, the right knife becomes more than just a tool. It turns into your lifeline. Today, we're looking at the top survival knife for 2026 that every traveler should consider. Built for those who refuse to take chances when heading into unknown territory. We haven't tested each one in the field ourselves. We're just sharing what stands out and what makes these blades worth your attention. So let's dive in and see which knives earn a place in your gear. Benchmade Bushcrafter 162. We start this list with a knife that serious outdoors people keep coming back to. The Benchmade Bushcrafter 162 brings a full Tang design with S30V steel that holds an edge longer than most blades in this category. The stabilized wood handle feels natural in your grip and works well during extended carving sessions. What makes this knife special is how the blade geometry supports both detailed work and heavy cutting. You can feather sticks for fire starting in the morning, then move into processing larger branches by afternoon without the edge rolling over. The leather sheath rides comfortably on a belt and keeps the blade secure during rough trail conditions. If you're building a shelter or preparing food around camp, the Bushcrafter handles tasks with precision that cheaper knives struggle to match. We notice the balance point sits right where your hand grips, which reduces fatigue during long use. Now let's shift to a blade that takes durability to another level. ESEE-6P Desert Tan. Many travelers who face harsh environments trust the ESEE-6P because of its thick 1095 carbon steel blade that refuses to break under pressure. The powder-coated finish protects against rust when working near rivers or in humid climates. The textured micarta handle stays grippy even when your hands are covered in mud or sweat, which matters when you're processing wood or cutting through tough vegetation. This knife weighs more than ultralight options, but that mass gives you chopping power when clearing trails or splitting kindling. The sheath system allows multiple carry positions, so you can mount it horizontally or vertically depending on your pack setup. What stands out is how confidently this blade handles battening tasks without showing stress on the spine. If you need to pry open crates or dig into hard ground during emergency shelter building, the ESEE-6P takes abuse that would damage thinner knives. The company backs it with a no-questions-asked warranty, which shows they believe in what they build. Moving from this workhorse design, some adventurers want something that balances cutting ability with portability. Morakniv Garberg Full Tang. The Morakniv Garberg brings Swedish craftsmanship into a survival package that doesn't demand a luxury price. This full Tang knife uses stainless steel that resists corrosion while maintaining a sharp edge through daily camp tasks. The polymer handle might look basic compared to exotic wood grips, but it performs better in freezing temperatures where moisture causes other materials to become slippery. The spine features a sharp 90-degree angle perfect for striking ferro rods, which helps when you need fire in wet conditions. What travelers appreciate about the Garberg is how it cuts through rope and processes game without requiring constant sharpening stops. The included multi-mount sheath lets you wear it on a belt or lash it to a backpack for quick access when hiking through dense brush. This knife feels lighter than heavy choppers but still delivers enough weight for controlled cuts when carving tent stakes or notching branches for shelter frames. If you're counting ounces on long treks but refuse to sacrifice blade strength, the Garberg hits that middle ground well. Now we turn our attention to a tactical option built for travelers who face unpredictable situations. Ka-Bar BK2 Campanion. The Ka-Bar BK2 Campanion earns respect from those who need a knife that survives extreme misuse. The quarter-inch thick blade handles tasks that would snap lighter knives in half. This carbon steel construction takes a beating during hard battening sessions or when prying apart obstacles on overgrown trails. The grivery handle provides a secure hold without adding unnecessary weight, and the textured surface keeps control during wet weather work. What separates this knife from competition is how the flat grind makes sharpening simple even with basic field stones. You can restore the edge after days of heavy use without needing specialized equipment. The powder coat finish fights rust but will wear through with use, which some travelers prefer because it shows the blade's work history. If you're clearing campsites, processing firewood, or need something dependable during rescue situations, the BK2 delivers without hesitation. The sheath holds firmly and mounts the gear easily for fast deployment. This knife carries weight, but that mass translates into chopping power when you need it most. As we move forward, some explorers want blade designed specifically for precision tasks rather than brute strength. Fallkniven F1 Swedish military survival knife. The Fallkniven F1 carries a reputation built through military service in harsh Nordic conditions. This knife uses laminated VG10 steel that combines edge retention with flexibility, which prevents breaking during hard impacts. The Thermarun handle resists extreme cold and stays comfortable during extended use sessions. What makes this blade stand out is how the convex grind allows smooth carving while still handling camp chores that require force. You can process small game with precision, then move into splitting wood without worrying about edge damage. The Zytel sheath clicks the knife into place securely and includes a built-in sharpening stone for field maintenance. Travelers heading into cold climates appreciate how this knife performs when other blades become brittle. The compact size means it doesn't drag on a belt during long hikes, yet the blade length handles most survival tasks without compromise. If you value a knife tested by professionals in extreme environments, the F1 delivers proven reliability. Now let's examine a blade that brings old-school design into modern survival situations. Tops Knives B.O.B, Brothers of Bushcraft. The Tops B.O.B was designed with input from experienced bushcrafters who know what actually matters in the wild. This knife features 1095 carbon steel that sharpens easily and bites into wood with authority. The full Tang construction extends through Makata handle scales that provide excellent grip without hot spots during long carving sessions. What bushcraft enthusiasts notice first is how the Scandi grind makes woodwork feel effortless. You can shape trap components, carve utensils, or create cordage with clean cuts that require less effort than thicker grinds. The blade length hits that sweet spot where you maintain control without sacrificing cutting surface. If you're building fires with bow drill sets or processor materials for shelter construction, the B.O.B supports traditional skills well. The leather sheath protects the blade while allowing easy draw when moving through terrain. This knife weighs enough to feel substantial without tiring you out on day-long treks. Whether you're a beginner learning wilderness skills or an experienced outdoors person, this blade adapts to different skill levels. Speaking of versatility, some travelers need knives packed with emergency features. Schrade ESEE-6P Frontier Fixed Blade. The Schrade ESEE-6P Frontier offers survival features without breaking your budget. This knife packs a high carbon steel blade with a B blast finish that reduces glare during daylight use. The TPE handle molds to your grip and maintains control when conditions turn wet or muddy. What makes this blade practical for travelers is how the included sheath holds a fire starter and sharpening stone, eliminating the need to carry separate tools. You can maintain your edge and start fires without digging through your pack. The blade thickness supports battening through stubborn branches when gathering firewood, and the point design works well for detailed tasks like preparing tinder or punching holes. If you're working around water or in humid regions, the coating resists corrosion better than bare steel options. This knife feels heavier than ultralight models, but that weight adds momentum during chopping tasks. Travelers on tight budgets appreciate how the Frontier delivers reliability without premium pricing. Now we transition to a knife that emphasizes speed and tactical readiness over traditional bushcraft design. Cold Steel Master Hunter Plus. The Cold Steel Master Hunter Plus brings a different philosophy to survival situations. This knife focuses on processing game and handling cutting tasks with surgical precision. The Japanese AUS 8A steel holds a sharp edge through multiple field dressing sessions without constant maintenance. The Crayex handle resists weather damage and provides a sure grip during wet conditions when blood or moisture makes other handles dangerous. What hunters and travelers notice is how the clip point design excels at detailed work. You can skin game cleanly, fillet fish with control, or perform precise cuts when preparing food around camp. The blade length gives you enough cutting surface without becoming cumbersome on a belt during long hikes. If you're traveling through areas where hunting supplements your food supply, this knife handles those tasks better than thick survival choppers. The secure sheath keeps the blade silent and ready for quick access. This knife weighs less than heavy-duty batanas, which matters when every ounce counts on extended trips. As we near the end, some adventurers want blades that combine combat heritage with practical survival use. Gerber LMF II Infantry. The Gerber LMF II Infantry was designed for military personnel facing hostile environments, which means it handles abuse most civilian knives never see. This knife uses 420HC steel with a black oxide coating that reduces reflection during tactical situations. The glass-filled nylon handle includes a textured surface that maintains grip even when covered in oil, blood, or mud. What sets this blade apart is the integrated but designed for breaking glass or delivering strikes during emergency scenarios. You can smash car windows, breach doors, or defend yourself if situations turn dangerous. The sheath system allows leg mounting or belt carry with multiple angle adjustments for fast deployment. If you're traveling through unstable regions or want a knife ready for worst-case scenarios, the LMF II bridges survival tasks with defensive capabilities. The partially serrated edge cuts through seat belts, rope, and webbing faster than plain edges. This knife feels purpose-built for travelers who face risk beyond typical camping challenges. Now we close with a blade that represents the pinnacle of survival knife engineering. Survive! Knives GSO-10. The Survive GSO-10 represents what happens when knife makers focus purely on performance without compromise. This blade uses premium CPM 3V steel that outlasts standard carbon options while maintaining toughness during extreme battening and prying tasks. The full flat grind creates a sharp cutting geometry that slices through materials with less effort than thicker grinds. The contoured McCarter scale feel custom fitted and reduce hand fatigue during marathon carving sessions. What makes this knife exceptional is how it balances weight distribution perfectly. You can chop through thick branches with power, then immediately switch to delicate feathering work without adjusting your grip. The custom leather sheath protects the blade while allowing smooth draws under stress. If you're serious about wilderness travel and want a knife that performs at the highest level, the GSO-10 delivers everything experienced outdoors people demand. The price reflects premium materials and craftsmanship, but for those who depend on their gear in life-threatening situations, this investment makes sense. These 10 knives show that survival blades come in many forms, each built for different travelers and the unique challenges they face in 2026.